dressing well and dressing in a way that makes you feel so confident, it's a spell. It's a dangerous fucking spell, and it's going to bring you everything you want in life. Okay, I want to talk to the woman that hasn't dressed up like herself in a while. You're feeling like shit and you're just not in the mood. And you just feel like shit, so you don't dress nice. And you feel like shit, so you don't dress. And it's a cycle that just enables itself to the point where you're not even sure what came first. Did I stop dressing like myself and that's what made me feel like shit? Or was I feeling like shit and that made me not feel like I had the effort to dress how I like to dress, okay? A good outfit is a fucking spell. Not only does it cast a spell over you and your energy, but you pull in everything around you. I want you to imagine it like going for a walk as a magnet and just like everything pulling in, pulling in everything like an irresistible fucking magnet. That is how irresistible you are when you feel good about yourself. And when do you feel good about yourself? Most of the time when you feel like you look fucking amazing. And I don't mean looking amazing to appeal to other people, okay? That is actually the opposite of magnetic. That is repulsive. When you are in your power and you're being authentic and you're dressing in a way that delights you, yeah, in a way that when you look in that fucking mirror, you literally think that the outfit you've put together is so good it feels illegal. Sometimes I'll put an outfit together that's so good it feels illegal. And I will literally look at myself in the mirror and be like, jail. Jail. And actually there is like an intuitive thing behind that and that's because being really magnetic actually feels dangerous. It actually feels dangerous because you just pull everything in and you say, I'm here, I'm visible, I'm ready to be seen in the way that I feel inside. That is when you're magnetic. When you wear your insides on the out. And when I say your insides, I mean that inner joyful self-expression. And you decide to wear it on the outside. I had a massive shift in my confidence, my self-expression when I dyed my hair pink. That was me casting a fucking spell. Me dyeing my hair pink was casting a spell. Because it was me deciding to show the world how I felt on the inside. As soon as I dyed my hair pink, I was like, this is me. This is me. How have I not always had pink fucking hair? In fact, I feel like I was born with it, you know? I feel like I was naturally pink. And in London, I used to hide myself a little bit more because I stood out a lot more in London. Just because I'm always in pink and my hair's pink and it makes me really easy to spot. And so I sort of closed my petals a bit in London. It didn't feel as safe for me to be so vibrant. And then when I came to Los Angeles last year, I turned it all the way up. And it was literally like a magnet pulling in everything that I have asked for since I was a child. Like dreams that I had as a child manifesting within a day. Like it was like, if you listen to Abraham Hicks, she talks about how everything that you ever want and have ever asked for in life exists in this magical vortex in the air. And you can access it when you tap into your higher self, and then you exist on the plane of your desires, and they just sort of like they come in towards you. And that started happening to me when I decided to tap into my fucking magnetism. And I think, especially for women, I think a lot of our power lies in beauty, but not in patriarchal beauty. I'm not talking about beauty standards. I'm talking about, okay, so you know when you step out the shower and your hair's wet and it smells good and you feel good? That's a form of beauty. You know, for me, when I curl my fringe, like Farrah Fawcett, jail. I am untouchable. I am untouchable when I look like that. Okay? Like, you can't even tell me a single fucking thing about myself. I don't give a shit. When I curl my hair like Farrah Fawcett, no one can tell me anything. I am the most magnetic fucking human being alive. That's how I feel. Yeah? And I think a lot of these rituals, they've been considered quite frivolous. And women are taught to feel embarrassed about them. We've even convinced women that, like, it makes you better to be a chill, cool girl that doesn't do that stuff. But I think a lot of the time, it's just a form of self-expression that taps you into your highest self. And so for me, actually, color is a form of casting a spell. So I actually have red nails on right now. And something about a red nail just says, I'm done fucking around. I'm done fucking around. Red nails, I'm done fucking around. These red nails, I get everything I want. That's what red nails say to me. I get everything I fucking want. The most perfect, confident, cunty hands ever. That's what red nails say to me. It's a spell. And every time I look at my hands, I'm like, yep, exactly. That's how I feel. And I think sometimes, I'll speak for myself, for so many years, I shamed myself away from wanting to do like these little beauty rituals because I considered myself like above them. I considered myself, maybe above them is the wrong phrase. I think I just sort of thought of them as frivolous. I sort of distanced myself away from my femininity so much. And it cut me off from who I am. And I think I felt the shame in my femininity. I saw it as this like frivolous, weak thing that's like unimportant, you know, but Jesus fucking Christ. Me in a good outfit, me with red nails, me with my Farrah Fawcett hair, you can't talk to me. It's illegal how good I look. And it's a spell. It's a spell. And every time I curl my hair, it's like I'm opening my fucking petals to receive magic. But the thing is I don't even need to curl my hair to feel that way. It's just a tool, right? The same way burning incense or doing a prayer or saying your gratitude, they are tools to help you remember who the fuck you are. That's all a good outfit does. That's why a good outfit is a fucking spell. So I've just moved to Los Angeles, and when I first moved here 5 months ago now, I just walked around in the most exceptional outfits and every single day was magical. Honestly, it's the difference between no one talking to you because you're wearing a hoodie, you're like keeping your head down and you're just pretending that you don't want connection. I think so many people do that in the world and also just in LA, wherever, is that like people pretend they don't want connection, but they do. Everyone wants connection. And so I'm someone that doesn't pretend. I'm looking around like I'm flirting with life, you know? And when you have that open energy, you invite people in. Also, just wear a good fucking outfit. Give people a reason to talk to you. If you want connection, right, and you want to experience more magic in your life, express yourself, not just for the sake of wearing some weird thing so that someone says something to you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about express yourself in a way that lights you up from within, right? You want to be lit from within. And you want to draw people in. I had this woman in a in a coffee shop in LA, this older woman with long grey hair, and she just saw me, sat down, And she walked towards me from the other side of the cafe and went, "I'm so sorry. I just had to tell you, I felt your aura from across the room." And I had another older woman approach me at an event, and she walked up to me and she said, "You are walking love, girl. You are walking love." And then I had a man who walked about a half a mile towards me to tell me that he just had to see my outfit up close. Now, all of these sometimes that might be very inappropriate, right? I'm not saying it's nice all the time. When you're a very magnetic person, you need very strong boundaries. You need to be able to say, "I'm not comfortable with this," or to politely say, "Thank you, have a nice day," and walk away, right? You don't owe people your energy. But when you want to switch it on, just experiment with it, okay? Wear a good outfit that lights you up from the inside out and take your vibration for a test drive. I love saying that. I say it to my friends all the time. I'm like, I'm taking my new frequency for a test drive. Shift your energy, change your state, dance in front of your mirror, make yourself feel good, put on a good outfit, and go for a walk. Maybe even in a space where you normally go, or to a new city, whatever. Do something different that makes you feel electric. Do the things that make you feel electric and take that new frequency out for a test drive. See what you pull in. It's so fun.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to introduce you to the first ever sponsor of the Florence Given Show, because this is a brand I've been using since I was 20 years old. Wayfair have been with me since my first ever apartment in London. You might have even seen my apartment all over Pinterest. And that famous yellow 70s sexy sofa that I had, that was from Wayfair. My Persian rugs from Wayfair. They have cute teacups and saucers. They have Persian rugs. They have cute lampshades, soft furnishings. They have eclectic old Hollywood bohemian glamour pieces. A good outfit is a spell, and so is the environment that you surround yourself in. So if you're feeling that new year urge to reset your space, to get organized, refreshed, and back on track this new year for way less, head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's wayfair.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home. Mwah! Okay, let's get back into the episode.
A good outfit is a fucking spell. Self-expression is so important, and for so long, I ignored it because I thought that beauty was this frivolous thing that I was supposed to not like as a feminist. I just don't think anything could be more important than the way you express yourself. I was in a hotel in Florence a couple years ago, and I picked up this random magazine that had a picture of Pharrell Williams on the front. And he's so fucking cool. He said something like, "Of course there's a link between music and fashion. Even Beethoven was fucking wearing something." I just thought, fuck yeah. Like, the way people dress and who they are and their art, it's all inextricably linked. Was it Beethoven? I don't know. Let me find out. Okay, Pharrell said, "Fashion and music is like time and space. You can't have one without the other. Even Mozart was wearing something." Mozart. It's so cool. He's so cool. Anyway, yeah, there is a potent link between your self-expression and the way you dress. You just don't pretend like it's not important. Don't pretend like it's not fucking important. And it doesn't make you a better person. Okay? And I'm not saying, just to be very fucking clear, that I don't also love going out in an oversized hoodie that completely shields me from the gaze of everyone. And that I also sometimes just like to wear a t-shirt and not doll myself up. But it helps and it's fun. Okay? Addison Rae. Every good thing comes my way, so I still get dolled up. She knew what the fuck she was talking about. It's a spell. Dressing up is a spell. Oh my God. And just being a girl in her room, dressing up, witchcraft. Fucking witchcraft. Plugging in your hair curler and looking at yourself in the mirror and curling it like this. It's like you're tuning your frequency with each little curl. Yeah, the little mascara thing we all do like this. It's like we're just getting ourselves ready. the lipstick, the holding the outfits out, you know, choosing the color, holding them up in the mirror. It's fucking witchcraft, because you aren't just making yourself look pretty. It's so much more than that. You are changing your frequency and how you feel in your body through these tools. You're changing your energy and you're pushing it out into the world. Every outfit you wear is casting a spell. And by the way, you can still cast a spell in an oversized t-shirt and a pair of Uggs, in an oversized t-shirt and a pair of trainers. You know, like, you can romanticize anything. I love going down to do my laundry in my building in a ugly crew neck and a little pair of kitten heels that I pop on before I leave the door, because it's fun. I feel like a main character in an indie movie, just popping down to the laundry in my little kitten heels, you know? I just think there is so much depth and wisdom to silliness and beauty and romance that we don't give it enough credit for, because life without that is just flat and boring and honestly not worth living. If you can't express yourself, you will get depressed. You will. That's when I'm depresso espresso, is when I'm not expressing myself. So a good outfit is a fucking spell. Put on a good outfit and watch your life shift. That's all a spell is. Doing something to shift your state and watching the impact that it has on the world. And it reminds you that you are fucking God. There is no God outside of you. You are God. You are the thing that you are looking for to change your life. It's in you. It's in you. And that's what a good outfit does. It reminds you that you have the power to shift your state in an instant. Fashion is just it's so important. It's so important. And if you're listening to this and you've got some resistance and you're like, I don't know, maybe you're exhausted and you're not dressing up and you're like, God, the last fucking thing I need is to be told by some annoying woman to just dress up more. I don't want you to see this as a form of like another thing to do on your to-do list, because it's going to feel like oppression. It's going to feel like suffocation. Like, oh my God, now I need to perform this other thing of womanhood. No, this is going to alleviate the bullshit you feel. Because guess what? When you get dressed up in the mirror, I don't want you to think about looking perfect. Perfect is out of the fucking equation. Looking perfect was never in the equation. Looking desirable was never in this equation. That's not the spell, okay? You become so magnetic and so powerful when you dress to delight yourself. And sometimes that looks like not wearing that bodycon dress that you think everyone's gonna think that you look hot in because your tits look great. Sometimes the most magnetic decision you can wear is that oversized band tee and a pair of fucking cowboy boots, because you feel sexy as fuck wearing it. And that energy is what's gonna shift the room that you walk into. Not you in this tight fucking thing that you think you need to wear to make other people fancy you, and you spend the whole evening with this shitty energy because you're so uncomfortable and it stinks the room out and you feel stiff and you're self-conscious about your body and this. No! The most magnetic version of you is not the one that's forcing improving. The most magnetic version of you is the woman who is lit from within. It's the woman who wears outrageous amounts of color that doesn't make sense to anyone else, but it makes sense to you and you fucking love it because it makes you feel good. That's how you shift rooms. That's how you make connections. That's how you bring everything that you want in life towards you, is by embodying this frequency of a woman who is just so in love with herself that people cannot fucking help but ask, what the hell's gotten into you? That's how you become irresistible. And I'm not even talking sexually, all right? I'm talking about pulling in everything you want in life. By following your highest joy, by following the things that light you up. And remembering that you are God. There is no God outside of you. It's in you. The power that you're looking, whatever. God, I'm saying God because it's like, it's this dramatic word. It's this thing that people look towards, right? For answers, this higher power, but it's within you. That guidance is within you. You know the answers. You know how to dress. You know how to feel fucking good. And a good outfit is a spell. A good outfit is a fucking spell. And when you put your clothes on, you're fine-tuning your frequency to that beautiful, delicious vortex where you get everything you want, you have a good time, you feel good in your body, you're present because you feel good and you want to be in the present moment. And the world belongs to you. The world belongs to women who dress deliciously, that know that dressing is a spell. It's a dangerous fucking spell. Dressing well and dressing in a way that makes you feel so confident, it's a spell. It's a dangerous fucking spell, and it's going to bring you everything you want in life. And I actually think that that's why a lot of women fear their own light, is because that's when we were always hurt. We were always hurt when we were vulnerable, when we were open, when we were feminine, right? But you get to teach yourself that it's safe for you to be magnetic. Wear something this week that feels like a fucking spell. Even if it's just a ring that you love, and every time you glance down at this ring, you're like, yeah, I'm fucking done playing it small. I am making my daisy rings and I'm making them absolutely enormous, because when you wear them, I want you to be like, yeah, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done playing it small. But you don't need my ring to do that. You can do that with any ring, any piece of jewelry. Maybe you have a little hair tie in your hair. Oh my God. Dressing to delight yourself. It's medicine. It's medicine. When I'm dressing to delight myself, I feel like art in motion. I love catching glances of myself in windows and storefronts and seeing the delight that my colorful outfits bring on the faces of other people. It's like you just create joy everywhere you go when you embody joy, when you dress in a way that delights you. Art in motion. When do you feel like art in motion? When do you feel like a walking fucking art gallery? When do you feel like you are the exhibition? I love it. And I love switching it on and switching it off depending on when I want to do it. But shit's powerful. And I know when I'm switching it on, because sometimes I will leave my apartment and no one says hello to me. And then sometimes I leave my apartment and between closing the door and entering my Uber, 3 cars have beeped at me. A woman's yelled at me from across the street to say, what the fuck, you look amazing. And I'm getting smiles from everyone. Absolute insanity. Because you are so fucking hot when you are in your pleasure. When you are embodied, there is nothing more beautiful than a woman who is in her fucking body. Like, she's not analyzing herself. She's not sort of like jolting up herself and being self-conscious. When a woman is in her fucking body because she feels sexy,